What's up, YouTube? I am just wanting to kind of update a little bit, check in. I am running some errands today. I'm also working on taxes. I know it's the end of April, but it's kind of how it is. So I'm trying to get my life together. I went to AOC this morning. It's a mentoring program I do with a local high school here. It's called Ambassadors of Compassion, which is a lot of fun. I actually wanted to, I want to do an interview. I'm sorry if this stuff is moving a lot, but I want to do an interview or a documentary about the, let me see if I can get this right. I want to do a documentary about the fentanyl epidemic going on here in Houston. I don't know if it's just here in Houston or nationwide, but I know the DEA did a talk in a local high school. So from what I hear, there's a lot of stuff going on with fentanyl use, things being laced, and it's kind of scary. So I wanted to kind of share what's going on. Not really with any agenda, just kind of inform people. I tried to get approved to record that meeting, but I wasn't allowed to. The principal was up for it, but we had to go through the DEA. So I got some projects lined up hopefully this month in Dallas, and I'll be back in a sec. Let me unload this stuff. Woo. Thank you for everyone that has been subscribing, but please, there's no need to subscribe. There's a guy named Mr. Beast that really needs subscribers. So instead of subscribing to me, go support him. He's a poor guy and somewhere in the middle of nowhere in America. It's just sad. So just go support him, show him some love. So a couple of things that I want to do with the channel. I'm not sure whether I want to switch things up and start other channels, but I've been wanting to record my therapy sessions, and my therapist is cool with it, and I have recorded them. I just need to edit them. But I was very hesitant to do it just because I wasn't sure if she was comfortable with being on camera. So I've kind of made the angle just kind of towards me. You hear her voice. She's well-mic'd for the most part. And so kind of going from there, and I was just kind of hesitant, but I saw the Netflix movie that Jonah Hill did with his therapist. It's called Stutz or something like that. And he basically wanted to make a movie about his therapist, and I just think it was just very well done. It was an amazing story, very just real and authentic. And sometimes when I go to therapy, for the most part, I feel very relieved. I feel like I'm turning down the noise in my life and kind of getting clarity. So, but lately I've my therapist and I and my wife, we've kind of decided that, it'd probably be best if me and my wife go together. So I'm not recording that and putting it on there because I don't want to put my wife through that stuff. So kind of respect her and her privacy. But most of it is I just want you guys to kind of hear some of the messaging that I go through or I discover thanks to my therapist. And I'm a huge fan of therapy. I'll talk about this more later, but I've been in therapy for think like 5 years now. So I tried it sooner, but it wasn't the right therapist, which is really hard. It is really hard to find the right therapist, and I totally understand why people are hesitant, but I wouldn't let that stop me from going and trying. So but I don't know, it's a big topic. So so that's one of the things I want to do. I want to post therapy sessions on there, and then my book reviews. The book I'm reading right now is called Skip the Line. There's one of the guys that I follow on Patreon, and he recommended all the books he has like a book recommendation that he used, or that he gives. This guy on Patreon, he has just the books that he recommends that he read this past year. It's not including all the books that he reads every year, some of the ones that he's reread, but just kind of a really good way to kind of find good books to read. So, and I don't actually read them, I listen to them, so it kind of makes it a little bit better. It's hard for me to kind of stay focused. But yeah, I love you. We'll check in a little bit. We're headed into the studio right now. I'm hoping I have a kind of a good productive day. I'm able to kind of get a lot of stuff done at the house. The garage is like a huge mess, so I really want to work on that. We're getting a new couch. That's so exciting. We went couch shopping. Our family's really big. And after we went couch shopping, my wife's been asking for a couch for a long time. And man, after coming back home from the couch shopping, and our couch just felt so tiny. I mean, it's it seats 3 people comfortably, and it's 6 of us, so we kind of squeeze up. Good thing our kids are a little bit smaller, but man, we packed that thing up. We have to use 2 other couches or chairs, so yeah, it's a lot. So. Taught me not to show up empty-handed. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Gracias. Ojalitos.